Yes, come in.
Jim, Blake Bagshaw from Pilgrim's Pride. We spoke on the phone 2 weeks ago. How are you doing?
I remember Blake. Glad you were able to make it in safely. I've been great. This weather outside has been awesome and has allowed me to get out and play some golf with my son.
Yes, sir. It has been phenomenal outside. I myself was able to get a round of golf in yesterday. By the way, how about those Cardinals of yours? National champs.
Yeah, it was great that they were able to pull it out over Michigan. A few buddies and I went down to the national championship game actually and had a heck of a time. Now, when we talked last on the phone, I remember we discussed a good bit on delivery schedules and your chicken in general. What more can you tell me about Pilgrim's Chicken and, on top of that, your delivery options?
Well, I know you wanted more information on our chickens, so I brought you some information on just what makes our chickens grade A quality. Like I mentioned in our last conversation, JBS USA is in charge of raising our chickens. At JBS USA, they have teams of scientists and nutritionists that make sure our chickens are fed at the right times and are given the right amount to maximize their size and muscle. JBS USA actually last year just received the 2012 award for Best Quality Poultry Producer by the UPGA, which is the United Poultry Growers Association. In the chicken processing business, the size and safety of the chicken are what makes up most of the quality. JBS USA allows programs to have the luxury of having their divine chickens to produce and ship to our buyers.
Wow, I have some friends that are part of the UPGA. That's actually awesome that your main supplier and main shareholder, JBS, just won that award. Now that you've touched on your chicken, how about your delivery options?
Well, Jim, when we last spoke, I did some further analysis on our delivery options and how they stacked up against our competitors. Here's a spreadsheet that shows the average amount of chicken delivered, shipping cost, and the day of the week that is usual day request for deliveries, and it also goes over a few other little details. May I ask what day you like or request your chicken to be delivered on?
Looks pretty extensive. As for today, KFC likes their chicken delivered. We and our franchisees try and get at least 2 shipments a month in and want it on the second and third Monday of the month. Why do you ask?
I'll get to that in just a second, Jim. First, I'd like to point out some key points in the spreadsheet. First, look at the amount. From what it looks like, KFC has been receiving about 35 heads of chicken twice a week for a year for around $55,000 from Tyson, which isn't too bad if you ask me. However, Sanderson, right there, looks like they have been shipping KFC stores about 38 heads of chicken twice a week for a month for around $58,000. Now, if you look more closely, you will see that Sanderson has been delivering their chicken on Wednesdays mostly. You yourself just said that KFC likes and usually requests their chicken on Mondays. Have you noticed that Sanderson has been late a quarter of the time on their deliveries?
Wow, actually, Blake, I haven't. I remember we spoke of how much of an inconvenience it is for restaurants to not receive their shipments when they need or want them. Sanderson definitely has been sliding under the radar. I can see what they and Tyson have been offering, but what do you offer?
Well, Jim, here at Pilgrims, we can offer you a great deal of 37 heads of chicken on delivery twice a month for a year for as low as $51,500. Also here at Pilgrims, we take pride in our promise to uphold our end of the deal and say that for every delivery day that we miss, we will deduct $500 off the yearly bill.
Wow, that's a very solid offer and guarantee. How have you done with your other businesses with upholding this guarantee?
Well, sir, in the last 5 years, Pilgrim's shipments have only missed 7 delivery days, which I can tell you is pretty outstanding.
That is pretty incredible, actually. That is something to definitely be proud of.
Yes, Jim, we are very proud of those numbers. Now, is there anything else you would like me to go over with you?
Actually, I have one more. What if our restaurant needs to have a larger or smaller order one week? What do we do?
If you have to alter or customize your order for a specific week, all you need to do is call into Pilgrims and specify what you need changed, and we will easily make adjustments to your orders. Of course, there may be an upcharge for that week delivery on the end of your bill, but whenever you need less than 37 heads, money gets taken off the total as well. Anything else?
No, I think you covered about everything. Can we set up another meeting to finalize this deal?
I would love to do that, Jim. What are you thinking?
How about next Wednesday at 11 a.m. here?
Next Wednesday at 11 a.m. right here it is, Jim.
Perfect.
Well, Jim, since it's about noon, and like me, I'm assuming you're hungry. If so, I brought some sample products that I thought you'd like to maybe try out. We could head down to the local KFC and we could cook them up right there real fast for a nice quick lunch.
Heck yeah, sounds great, Blake. Let me grab my keys and jacket and we can head down to my car.
Alright, sounds great, Jim. I'll wait for you outside.